Hey Seekers, and welcome to the Sacred Lotus Temple. This is going to be a general intuitive tarot reading for Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and I always welcome the Cross Watcher. My name is Danae, and as we go through this reading today, please remember to trust your instincts above all. And if the message doesn't feel right to you, if it doesn't resonate with you, that is okay. Please do not force everything to fit, and only take what resonates. I wanted to pop on here quickly to share a message with you all. A few days ago, I had did a reading here on YouTube, and this song called New Day popped into my head. I was hearing that. It was from the movie Wiz, and about an hour ago it popped back into my head, and then I watched it on YouTube, and I was like, oh, I have to, and then I got this message, and it was like, oh, I have to do a reading for Leo. It was like a calling. So Spirit, can you please let us know what Leo needs to hear at this time? Thank you. Okay. We have the Star. There's some healing. 9 of Wands. It's like you're done fighting. 5 of Wands. They're still trying to fight. 9 of Pentacles, receiving all that you want. And the High Priestess, using your intuition. Okay. So Leo, it feels like when I first saw this card, it felt like there was something healing in your heart space. It feels like you're coming to terms with some things, and even though it's a bit difficult, you're still just allowing yourself to just flow and, trust the process of it all. You kind of you're like in this space of, I'm glad that it's finally over. I'm glad that I'm healing. And then you're also like thinking, I wish I had done it sooner. Where you had allowed your heart to heal, and you're thinking back, like, how many times have you had the opportunity to allow yourself to heal, but because you were afraid of the feeling, or because you didn't know what to expect, you didn't allow it, so you just kind of held on to the misery. You held on to the trauma. You've held on to the pain and the hurt and the anger and the frustration, and you're just over it. It's like you're done. You are done. You're done fighting. You are over it. You're letting things go. You have set your boundaries. You are standing 10 toes down, in the sand, right? At the beach somewhere. And you're just like, I'm done. You're giving it all away. I see someone standing like at the water. So maybe you're at a lake, at a river, you're at the ocean, but you're literally just like pouring your feelings out to the spirit of the water. Just asking for some relief, And I feel like there's people who are still like going to be used to test you, right? Like the crab in the barrel situation. They're going to do things to get you to fall back to where you were. They might say things that hurt you, that poke at your self-esteem, okay? Understand that this is just a test, and don't fall for it. When people say mean or crazy things to you, it may sound ridiculous, but just laugh it off, And it's what I'm being shown is someone saying something negative to somebody else, and instead of that person reacting, to them, all rowdy, all rah, they're just very calm, and they say what they have to say in a very nicety way, and they go on about their day. You're definitely in the season of now. Like, you are now getting everything that you want. It seems like, when you think about those old movies and they have the spoiled child. Okay, for example, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And there was that character, I think her name was like Verushka or something, and she, really all of the children were very greedy, but Verushka was always like, now, 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 I want it now, Daddy, I want it now. And it seems like what it feels like is you are in a season of now. Everything that you've wanted is coming to you now. You have to make sure that you are following your intuition and listening to the guidance of your spiritual team and going down that right path. But you are receiving what you have asked for. So whether if it was money, whether if it was a new home, a new car, happiness, joy, love, peace, whatever it may have been that you have asked for, you are receiving that now. Just continue to follow your intuition with all things that are appearing to you, okay? You may be, like in this card, you see how even though her eyes are closed, her eyes are open, and then there's like a light shining on her third eye. And if you can also see it, kind of, to me, what it looks like is how these dots up here are going into her, or coming into her from her higher self. And so she's able to see with her third eye, right? Even with her eyes closed, she can still see. So she can see what she cannot see with her regular eyes. If you can follow me on that one. But just be hope. It's not even be hopeful. It's like, just know that everything is working in your favor. And I know that as a human being, you're going to question those things, because it is hard for us to understand that we do not control much of anything, right? Everything is all energy. Well, we can only control what we can control, and then sometimes we have to give it to spirit and let spirit control it, right? We need to give things to the source. We have to release our desire for control on the things that we can't control. So, Spirit, is there anything else that Leo needs to know? Y'all, as we continue to dive into these cards, please remember to stay connected with your intuition. And if you're enjoying the journey, please remember to like, subscribe to the Sacred Lotus Temple, and feel free to drop a comment. Your engagement is always so promising, and I really appreciate it when y'all talk to me. So please keep that going. I'm hearing that some of you have been looking for a job. You're going to get a job within the next 3 months. So you might get a job tomorrow. You might get a job the next day after. But within the next 3 months, you are going to get a job. So please utilize all of your resources, especially when it comes to food. Do not feel ashamed to go to places that you would not necessarily frequent in order to survive, okay? And I'm not talking about like the trap house. I'm talking about like the food bank. All right. what is it called? Department of Human Services. So you can get EBT or food stamps. You never know if y'all qualify until you apply. So you might be surprised. We have the Eight of Pentacles. I had some fallout as well. We have the Moon. I think there was one more. Yep. There's one more. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Something new is coming. Don't be afraid. You've really worked hard for it. Okay. Oh, we have the Devil. Immediately when I pulled this card, I felt like, well, it was literally someone saying to me, don't spend all your money when you get it. Like, you're going to come into some money, and I feel like this is speaking to somebody who has issues with saving their money, or your relationship with money is to where you spend it. Like, you work for money. Money doesn't work for you. So when you get money, you like immediately spend it because you believe that having more things is going to either make you abundant because it makes you feel like you're rich, but you're being encouraged to remember, like, it. This is also for somebody who has had a bad relationship with money, and you've done the work and you're clear and you understand how the frequency or how the currency of money works, so you're more in tune with it. So don't fall back into your old toxic ways of spending all of your money. You've done a lot of work, and so hold on to that. Hold on to that learned lesson. Okay. We also have the Strength card. I'm hearing that song by Outkast, Hold On, Be Strong. So you guys have done a lot of work. You've put a lot of effort and energy into you, into your life. This lady has like all of her, it looks like crystals and potions, and she's tracking the moon, and she has her books and her quill and her candle and her plants. You know, she's doing her, and her green candle, and she's doing her spiritual work. She even has like little leaves in her hair. That's really pretty. Anyway, she's done all this work. And she's being encouraged to not be fearful of the abundance that's coming. Remember your lessons. Remember your lessons. Don't allow the toxicity to come back into your life. That also includes those of you who randomly get a phone call from someone from your past. Okay? And this person is trying to get back in good with you, and it's like you remember the first time that you were with this person, you did not see, or you refused to see the red flags. So now you're being told, please remember those red flags. Please remember what happened. Please remember what he or she did. Please remember and do not go back. Okay? Stay strong. Hold on, stay strong. The thing is that with you as a Leo, right, you have a huge lion heart. You would give the shirt off of your back. You're extremely protective of people that you care about. But understand that there's a difference between caring for someone from afar than allowing them to walk all over you because you think that you can help them, or you think that you can change them in some way. The only time someone is going to change is because they want to change, and they'll do it on their own. Right? So just be aware of that. There is some newness coming into your life. Something new. Something new is coming to you. Some of you, it's going to be a relationship and some type of business opportunity. And then some of you, it might just be one or the other, but something new is coming into your life. Also, I'm seeing people may be moving. And it'll be like short notice move. Like you find out that you got a new job, but you're going to have to move to Texas or something. Spirit, is there anything else that Leo needs to know? They're like, let's see. Pull some cards and let's see. They're so sweet. My spirit guides are very kind. Sometimes they get frustrated with me though, because it's like I don't understand what they're trying to say. And they're like, girl, we're showing you this movie. Like, I don't get it. Anyways, they're very kind and loving. Okay. One more shuffle, they say. Thank you guys so much for being with me today. King of Cups. Emotionally stable. Ten of Pentacles. Four of Cups. Oh. Don't think of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Two of Pentacles. Balance. Yeah. Knight of Cups. No lover, not a fighter. Interesting. With this card, with the Knight of Cups, I'm getting that the person that's coming into your life, you guys are going to be two peas in a pod. Like this is like you and this person are on the same frequency, like true soulmates. But you're being encouraged to continue to practice emotional intelligence and to continue to share it with others, especially young people that you may have in your life, whether if you're a teacher or a parent, or maybe you work, I don't know, you work with kids in some other capacity. But just continue to like be real chill, you know, and continue to work on not reacting based off of your emotions, but based off of what you are logically thinking about, right? So it's like don't just react, you know? Allow yourself to think about certain situations and process them when allowable, before you react or before you comment. Never say or do anything when you're upset. Again, you are in a space of suddenly now. This makes me feel like it's weird because it feels what I'm being shown is someone in a really great relationship, and they sometimes think about how they had to work so hard in other relationships and how this one just seems very natural. It's not anything that you've ever felt before. Like you're like, I've never been treated this well before in my life, and because that person is treating you so well, you also treat them well. You know, like y'all are equally yoked and everything is reciprocated. It may not be completely equal, but it is equitable. So both of you, not only like, you both are benefiting from this relationship, and it's through like just growth. It's like you both allow each other to be who they are, and it allows them to grow into this like beautiful butterfly. It's weird. It's like this is definitely a relationship that was created by God, right? You know, you won't, how can I say it? It's like you won't ever miss out on anything again. Because now you know what to look for. Like you won't miss these gifts. See, with these Four of Cups, it's like there's this person and they're kind of like thinking about all of this old stuff. They're thinking about, um, you know, I guess a good way to say it is the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. She's kind of like, oh, what next? But she's not seeing that this other cup is being full. See how there's like this rainbow coming down? It's getting filled up. There's a literally a hand handing her this, right? This could be spirit. Like, here, take this bowl. It's a gift. It's filled with, you know, whatever you want, whatever you've been asking for. Please don't ignore us, right? But because now you've been through so much in your life, and you have taken like, it feels like you have taken a really long time to just be alone. It feels like at least 2 or 3 years you have just been alone, like to yourself. You don't bother nobody, you don't get involved in too much. You just stay to yourself. And you've like allowed yourself to heal. And like within this last year, right? 9 to 12 months, you have done so much to heal yourself mentally and emotionally, and you stepped out on faith of yourself, and you have released all of your fears. Well, you've released many of your fears. But it's like you're just ready. Like your life seems really pulled together now, and so now you are opening yourself up to new circumstances, right? New people, new relationships. This horse kind of looks like a unicorn to me because of this like light coming off, so it makes me feel like you are this unicorn. You've just decided that now you're going to start prancing around and letting people see you. Ten of Wands. It's done. You're gone. You're out of there. You're moving on. You are moving to a place where you are that man, you are that woman that you've always wanted to be. No more struggle. No more holding on to things that are not good for you. Like, you're really just allowing yourself to be free. I'm going to pull a spirit animal card from the Journey into the Wild Oracle card deck by Relmi, Sasha, and Sylvia Damiano. They have a Etsy shop called About My Brain if you guys are interested in purchasing these oracle cards. You guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me at the Sacred Lotus Temple. Uh-oh. I dropped a whole bunch of cards, y'all. Sorry. I know I always say I'm going to cut the bloopers out, but I never do, so I'm not going to say that anymore. Like, this is real life here. Things are happening. So as I was saying, if you want a more personal reading, I do offer private sessions. You can contact me in the link in the description box. Your support does keep me going, so consider donating if you can. And remember to follow me on all social media platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. And there you'll receive more insights and clarity with short tarot readings. Okay. We have the dolphin. The dolphin is such a magical creature, y'all. Very, very intelligent. Okay, I'm going to read from the guidebook. Dolphin number 19. All right. Dolphin, discover the essence of joy. With its playful spirit, the dolphin embodies the essence of joy, highlighting the importance of finding happiness in the present moment. Its wisdom encourages harmonizing relationships through open-hearted communication and spreading the message that love and empathy are the keys to a fulfilling life. Isn't that beautiful? Now, you guys, in this guidebook, they have a QR code, so I'm going to share that with y'all. And if you click on it, it'll scan to explore the full meaning of the card. Like, this is just something brief, but once you click on or open up the QR code, it's a lot more. It's a whole website with all of the cards. All right. So you guys, thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate y'all. Please remember to keep coming back. Remember to like and subscribe and to leave comments, okay? And until next time, may clarity light your path.